Hello, YouTube and people around the world. I like to address an issue I do have with people. To me, I'm kind of person I like to play video games and I do like to watch anime, do all that cool stuff, try to hang out with friends as much as possible. But what I do have a problem with is like how sometimes my own friends or heck people that I play with constantly want to ruin the experience. So I'm just going to go over like how these things, how I like, why I don't like them, and why I believe that I can't really address them because I do believe half these people don't have don't notice that they're doing it. So I just want to go. So when it came to my channel before I had this one, the one I completely deleted, I didn't think it was worth keeping. Um, I had a unique like I played games a lot and everything. Before I even got into streaming, I also like to play games before I even started doing all this stuff. But one thing that does irritate me when it comes to any form of entertainment is how people ruin it without trying. I don't know if you're knowing or unknowingly causing problems. And I was like go over like those. So we just do like the video game the video game experiences I have. So I used to play a lot of fighting games. I loved fighting games, even though I wasn't good at most of them. But I still like playing them. The problem I had was why would people go, oh, we can make a game better, we can make the game more interesting, we can make all these stuff in it, we can actually help you get better. I just hated the fact that they constantly told me that they can help me get better, but when I asked them or tried to learn, they never bothered to taught me. So apparently I just think at this point why I just didn't bother playing much fighting game as a group of people, because if you promise to help me and you don't deliver, there's really no point. And yes, I will admit I did argue with him and trying to tell him that wasn't interesting. But like I didn't tell him I did have problems with people trying to tell me that, hey, I can help you get better at Street Fighter. So because of that whole reason, I don't even care for Street Fighter. I think Street Fighter is the most trash game out there. No matter which installment it is, no matter what people think, I don't care about its fan base. The game's just bad to me. I'm just keep it at that. So that's the one thing. Another thing is like I hate when people try to tell you, hey, play this class in a game. So I don't know how many of you been playing Overwatch since day one, but when Overwatch first came out, you could really just hop onto the game, go to a random party, and you could have played. Now back then, now in today's format, real quick, in today's format, you have to pick either one of the three classes, and you can only be one of each character on your team. So they can't be like two Reinhardts or stuff like that. So in your other the game, you can really just hop on, pick a character, and go, and you can switch out character. Because I have faced pretty broken teams. Like I have faced Team Orisa, everything, and also faced like Team Reinhardt's and all this crazy stuff and everything, which was fun. It was always fun to play. But the problem I had was like I think there was a game like I think it was Orisa when Orisa just came out. There was a game I was playing. And the guy said, "Hey, hey, can you switch to a healer?" I'm like, "Why?" And like, "Oh, we need a healer." So I'm like, "Okay, cool, I get it." So, we play this whole game. I'm being a healer, which I hate the healers in the Overwatch. I'm bad with them. I prefer either damage or tanks because I can't heal people to save my life. I might do good with a couple characters once in a while, but I'm not going to be the best. And everything. I'm like, okay, whatever. We lost and everything. This guy had the nerve at the end of the game to clearly state that it was my fault that we lost. I'm like, why is it my fault? And he stated that because I didn't do a proper job healing, that I had to like we lost because I didn't do a proper job healing. Like, what do you mean? I was healing people left and right. He said, well, you didn't heal me all the time. Like, we have other teammates, dude. This is a team-based game. You can't say I have to focus my healing on you when we have other teammates that can help us out. And the guy had an argument and everything. So I told the dude, like, look, we'll team up. Next game, we pick the exact same character. We start with the exact same character. Let's see who does better. Now, when we do a quick note real quick, at this time in Overwatch, the three weakest characters in my opinion was Tracer, McCree, and Reaper. Because how easy they could easily been shot to pieces at the time. So he picked Reaper, so I jumped on the Reaper wagon. Now let's be honest. At this time, I probably only played with Reaper twice, so this is going to be my third time playing with him. And Reaper's as you know, is a dual wielder shotgun guy, so I can't really just go, hey, I'm on the other side of the map, unload the assault rifle. So I had to rush in and everything. So we played the match and everything. And the guy says, I got bronze on the, copper, whatever you call it, the brown color. I think it was copper, but it might have been bronze. He says, yes, I got the bronze medal in damage and kills and everything. I'm like, okay, dude, I got a silver and gold. And everything. And he's like, oh, you can't be, like, I did all this stuff and everything. And we compared notes and everything. I really straight up did better with the guy and everything. I actually killed people with my Death Blossom and everything. So it was just stupid that this guy was telling me that I need to play characters and everything, and that supported his. So at this point, so nowadays, like, I'm glad they make it where you can only be 1 through classes and you can only have 1 character. Because last thing I want to do is hear people complain about, I need you to play this thing because I'm a bad player, which is stupid. I know Overwatch has that one time where they do like old school, like the old school version where you pick the characters that are out there doing, and you play like he's Gen 1. So if I ever play that and people watches this sees that, just remember, if you tell me that I need to play as a certain character to make you better, there's a simple thing you can do that you go play as that character if you believe we need it for that character. If you believe we need it for that game. If you're telling me that I need to be a character to make you better, then there's a simple thing called traffic. Go play in it. And that's a simple thing with that. Another thing that irritates me is like when I try to read books. So, anyone who doesn't know, I have dyslexia, and I'm really bad with reading and spelling. I try my hardest to do like my blog and everything. That's supposed to help me and everything. The problem I have is that I hate to, when I read a book and someone constantly wants to talk to me about the book. I'm like I'm reading. Can you see that I'm reading? And it just gets annoying sometimes. There's been this reason I have not read books. Like, I have a bunch of mangas I need to catch up on, and I'm just too lazy to read it because people just keep ruining the moment for me. I'm just like, I wish I could do that sometimes, but I'm insane. I open a minute that every time I don't get a gun. But anyway, I'm just like, why do you guys care so much about a book I'm reading? If you care so much about the book, there's a little thing called the internet. Heck, go to Amazon. You can see reviews on it. Don't ask me when I have it open, trying to read it, and you want to play 1,000 questions while I'm reading. That's what irritates me. And people don't seem to get this. That's the reason I don't read a lot around my friends, because they constantly, a bunch of them who are like big anime fans like I am, constantly want to annoy me about it, and I'm just like, shut up. Another thing I would like to point out when it comes to anime, by the way, is to me, the best thing about watching anime is watching it with friends. Because we're all just sitting there watching, having a good time, just watching a crazy anime and everything. Now, even though a lot of people get offended about this in the anime community, you gotta remember, anime is technically a cartoon. Therefore, there's cartoon logic. And cartoon logic says everything that is scientifically proven to happen does not happen fully. So remember that, okay? So, I remember an anime I was watching called Data Live when it first came out, the first season and everything. Me and some friends were having a night where we wanted to watch anime. So it was like the middle of the week. My usual group was busy, so I was like, "Yeah, I got an anime I already watched it, so we can so I can answer questions about it if we need to during the anime." Now, let's take consideration when it comes to watching anime. I'm okay with questions that has a simple answer. Like, you tell me, why did the character do this? Like, the character has this thing, can make it do that. That's a simple question. I can tell that. But when a character has like a complex ability that I got to explain, I'll do something polite like, hey, wait till the end of the episode. You can watch a few more of the power this character has. Then I can explain it. And that's pretty much what I did. So there's a character in Daylight named Kurumi. And Kurumi has like this ability where she can gain life, then can't die, crazy abilities she has and everything. She's a really complex character. I just ask you go on the wiki on her, and you get a better understanding, because I can't do a good job explaining it. But anyway, I go to a friend's house. There's like 6 of us. We start watching it Data Live. So we get to the part when they start showing Kurumi's abilities and powers and everything. So this guy during the fight in the show was trying to ask, like, why can't she do this and everything? Like, okay, man, so this is like real quick. I'll tell you, like I said, like, wait till the end of the episode. We can pause it then. I can explain it to you, because you're gonna see more of the powers. Then it makes it easier to explain. It's super simple logic. The guy's like, okay, but apparently he can't wait like 6 more minutes for the episode. He keeps asking questions, keep asking questions, keep asking questions, keep asking questions. And I'm like, dude, we told you to wait and everything. I got to the point where I got mad. I'm like, we're stopping this. And the guy's like, oh, what's wrong? I'm like, dude, I told you, wait to the end of the episode. I would probably explain everything that's going on if you could have just waited another 6 minutes and everything. So when it comes to this experience, I do have friends that do talk during animes and laugh real loud and just act crazy. I can understand it. It doesn't last long. But when you constantly hound me during an anime, when I'm trying to relax and watch something, I get mad, and I just hate when people do this. So like right now, I have like 20 friends among my circle that likes anime. Only a few of them I can tolerate being around when it comes to watching anime, because they don't talk, they want to watch, and if they have a question, they usually is like a 3-second question to answer instead of like a 20-minute question. So it's like how I like it. Another thing is, and I know this is not anime or gaming or anything, I do have friends that wonder why I don't go to movie theaters a lot to watch movies, and it's for a simple reason. And the movie theaters, people who go to movie theaters a lot to watch movies, most of them are just complete buttholes, and I refuse to deal with them. Because I'm a person who has anger issues, and my first response usually to you ruining the movie is me cold-cocking you in the jaw. And that's me. So, I remember they came out the anime, the Second Sword Online movie. I watched it. The whole thing is Japanese. I still have my friend who found it funny that the whole thing was in Japanese, and I understood the whole story. Like, I explained the whole plot, even though I had no idea what was going on with the characters. Like, I knew the whole plot, doesn't know the feeler. That was the thing. But, so, I went to watch a movie by myself one time called, it was the second Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon anime movie. It was in theaters one night, and I want to go watch it. Now, this night was, I will admit, it started off rough. So, the movie started late. Then when the movie did come on, the first few minutes of it, there was no sound. So the guy of the manager of the theater just comes in and says, "Hey, we're going to restart with no charge. Don't worry, we're going to get it figured out and everything." So I'm like, okay, cool, yeah. So apparently they restarted the movie, got the sound and everything. The problem I had was the little turd next to me. So this guy was just mumbling something, like grunting, mumbling something in there, just being mad that there was problems with her movie. I'm like, dude, why are you mad? The movie's playing. There's nothing wrong. Why are you mad? He's like, oh, it's just because this, and we were being quiet about it, so we didn't want to run the movie with everyone else. But this guy was like, okay, whatever. I thought he was going to stop after that, after he left something, but no, he just got grunnier, doing the whole video. So I was like, I paid for this movie, $15 for it, and I just walked out because the cycle stick next to me was so stupid and everything. And next day I went back, talked to the manager, told him what happened and everything. And they did offer me like a free pass for another movie. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to deal with this. This reason I only like coming to movie theaters in the first place, because people constantly want to ruin the experience. And that's the reason that's the reason when it comes to a lot of things nowadays, I keep my people I like to play with or read with or hang out with to a small circle. Because the further you get out of the circle, the worse the experiences get. And I'm just like, this reason I don't like doing this stuff. Like, this reason I have a hard time playing Magic the Gathering lately. Because everyone that I love playing the game with no longer comes around here, or just too busy for me to play. And B, the group that I am left to playing with, I'm pretty much like, you need to be locked up, you need to be locked up, you need to be burned at the stake, you need to be locked up, you need to quit playing, and everything. So, if I can just make one thing clear, just like, if you're one of these people that constantly wanted to ask questions or be annoying or be angry for no good reason, just remember, I might be crazy and I do have anger issues, but remember, I do go by a simple logic. There is people out there way worse than me. And remember, we all look the same. But other than that, I hope you enjoy. Please let me know what you think, and I'm sorry about this. Have a nice night. Bye.